Sweet, tangy slices of beef with bold Asian flavors is what today's Taco Tuesday recipe is all about. You guys, I don't know about you, but I love a little Asian fusion in my meals, especially in the form of tacos. Now, this isn't the first time that this happens in our Taco Tuesday series or inside my cookbook, the Taco Tuesday cookbook. Just check out my Asian Thai rib tacos. But for today's Korean beef tacos, we're gonna go ahead and start on the marinade, which is super easy to make. In this bowl, I'm gonna combine soy sauce, honey, sesame oil, a little hot water, some grated garlic, and grated ginger. For this recipe, I am using some thinly sliced skirt steak. It's the most tender cut of meat when cooked, but if you can't find it, use flank or thinly sliced brisket, that will also work. Now we wanna make sure to cut the meat against the grain, and with a large piece of meat, you're gonna wanna cut it into smaller pieces and then go against the grain. So now that our beef is cut, we're gonna place it inside of a zip bag. Now the meat and the marinade also work great over a bowl of rice or over sauteed veggies for a quick stir fry. But today, of course, we're gonna keep it in a taco. And let me tell you that these bad boys won't disappoint. Now we're gonna zip this closed and put it in a refrigerator for about 4 hours or overnight. And that means that this is a terrific recipe to prep ahead and make your Tuesday taco eats super easy to pull off. So first I'm gonna start with that Sriracha lime dressing. Now, aside from the beef, this dressing is the star of these tacos, and you know how I feel about drizzles on my tacos, and this one has a ton of bold, fresh flavor from the fresh lime juice and the heat from the Sriracha sauce. To make the sauce, we're gonna combine some sour cream, some mayonnaise, lime juice, Sriracha, and garlic powder. We're gonna give it a good whisk, and then I'm going to transfer it into a condiment bottle, or you can totally just keep it in a jar too. But I'm telling you that this stuff is liquid gold and can be used as a salad dressing, a sauce for meat, dip for French fries, you name it, it can do it. So to get started with our meat, we're just going to heat up our skillet. I love using a cast iron skillet because my meat recipes really get that sear that is second to none. While that's warming with a little oil in here, I'm gonna go ahead and assemble the rest of the ingredients, which are super simple. I have some shredded cabbage right here, and if you've watched some of my other taco videos, you know that I tell you to either shred it yourself or just buy a bag of slaw mix. The fresh cilantro also gets a coarse chop and some lime wedges, and avocado, of course. I buy like 5 or 6 avocados every week, and then if they're really hard, I keep them in the fridge and then I rotate them out, so I always have avocados ready. All right, our pan is ready, and I'm just going to carefully open up my zip bag because I do want to reserve that sauce. So with some tongs, I'm just going to remove the steak pieces from the marinade right into the pan. Let's cook it for about 3 minutes until the meat is browned on one side, and then stir around and cook for an additional 5 minutes for medium. Next, we reduce the heat and slowly pour in the marinade. Give it a stir and let it caramelize for about a minute or so until it thickens. You guys, this smells unreal. So let's turn off the heat and allow it to rest while I warm up my tortillas. Now you know me by now, so I go for the open flame, but you of course can warm them up in the microwave or in the oven. You guys, everything is ready and it smells so good. So my favorite part, let's assemble. I'm gonna place some of the cabbage at the bottom, right here on top of our toasty tortillas. Top it with a few steak slices, avocado, and cilantro. For good measure, a squeeze of lime too. And now the drizzle. This is one taco that you'll have to taste and make for yourself. This beef is so tender, and that combination of the marinade and Sriracha dressing, hang tight, one more bite. If you enjoyed this video and love all things tacos, then you need to go ahead and click that red subscribe button because a new delicious video comes out every single week. See you next time.